So let's say you're 6 months into a relationship and you're wondering whether is this person the right one to go through the rest of your life with, right? Or even just move up to the next phase of the relationship. How do you tell whether this person is the right one for you? Hi, I'm Dr. Angela. I have been a relationship coach for the last 16 years of my life. And well, I work with couples and individuals on their relationship troubles as well as their sexual intimacy issues. So through the years that I've been working with them, I've learned a thing or two about what are the telltale signs of telling whether this person is right for you or not. So if you'd like to listen, stay tuned because I have the 5 points that I want to share with you. Okay, point number 1. Do you actually see a future with this person? Can you imagine living your life with this person, spending 24/7 together, going through the hard times, the good times together, just cleaning up mess together? Alright, if the answer is yes, great, that's a +1. And the second point is, have both of you spent enough time to actually know about this person's bad habits or flaws? Because many of the times when we date, we only see their person once a week, over dinner or, some time to hang out there after, say, 5 hours a week. 5 hours a week is not a lot to actually know the person. Have you tried going on a long trip with them? How are they like, in terms of their morning routine, their bedtime routine, how they eat and how they wash up, how they pack their clothes? Does dough turn you off? Right? If there's any major flaws that shows up during a trip or something, it might be a red flag to you and your relationship, and you might want to reconsider whether you can actually stand this person for the rest of your life. So remember, second point, spend enough time with them to find out what are their flaws and if you can actually accept those things. Number 3, do you have a common understanding in values? Doesn't mean that you have to embrace all of it, but do you know what are some of the values that they have around major things in life, especially sensitive topics like money, religion, political views, or even things like, what is their outlook on relationship? Whether to get married, to stay committed, or, it's just a simple thing of like, let's stay together works out for you. What's your idea of having children down the line? What's your ideas about parenting? What's the idea of like, staying with parents and things like that, right? So there are very practical values that you might want to look into as well before you confirm whether this person is a right fit for you. Okay, number 4. The willingness to go beyond on both parties. How willing are you or your partner willing to go beyond yourselves to either sacrifice yourself or compromise on some things about yourselves, or to protect your partner in one way or another, going beyond what we usually do, right? Or even standing up for your partner in difficult times when they couldn't, right? So your willingness to go beyond for them kind of decides whether you have enough feeling or love for this person to actually go beyond to keep this relationship going. Because relationships do go to rough patches. Your partner will end up in a rough patch at some point of time in their lives. Are you willing to go beyond for them, and are they going to do the same for you? Alright, if that is a yes, great, you got the 4th point covered. And the 5th point I want to cover today is about acceptance from family and friends in their immediate circle. Alright, because you don't want to end up in a relationship whereby you are being disliked or ostracized by the ones that's close to your partner, because that will put your partner in a sandwich position, and it makes things very difficult, and at some point in time your relationship with your partner will deteriorate because being a sandwich makes them unable to say their truth on both ends. And when there is a lack of truth and exchanges or open communication in a relationship, it simply deteriorates and cause the relationship to disintegrate over time. So there are 5 points I would love for you to look out for to see whether this person is a right fit for you in the long term. Okay, 1, do you see a future with them? 2, have you spent enough time to see their flaws and to accept it for what they are? And 3, do you understand their values on various levels, on various topics? 4, do both of you share the willingness to go beyond for your partners? And lastly, is there a good amount of acceptance from the family and friends? So I would love to hear your comments on the 5 points above, right? If you have any thoughts about how do you then decide whether this person is right for you, please feel free to comment below. And if you like what I've shared so far, do remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.